All right, bathroom visits. How many times a day should you go to the bathroom on a raw vegan diet? Well, when I first went raw, I was going to the bathroom way more than I go now. Like, I was just going all the freaking time. And I really think it was detox at the time. Like, finally my body gets hydration, and it gets nutrients, and it gets fiber, and it's able to push out all these old toxins that were getting stuck in my system and all this old debris. So I was going like number 2, like 6 or 7 times a day. I was going pee like 12 times a day. And eventually, slowed down and started to regulate, and then it became like 4 times a day going number 2, and maybe 6 times a day taking a pee. But instead of counting the amounts of times that you go pee, what I like to do is I just look at how yellow or how clear my pee is. And depending on how clear my pee is, that's how I know how well hydrated I am. So I always aim for clear whiz. And in terms of going number 2, again, instead of counting how many times I go number 2, I just aim to have my poops that aren't smelly. Like, there shouldn't be any scent to the poops. And they should pretty much, a new poop should come out every time you eat a meal. So if you're eating 3 to 4 meals a day, then you should be going to the washroom 3 to 4 times a day, or number 2, 3 to 4 times a day. So that's what I aim for. And when I first got into this, I remember waking up at least 3 times a day every night, or 3 times a day, 3 times a night every night to wake up and go pee. And I thought that that's just how it was, and that's just what I had to get used to. And so I did what I heard my friend Mike Arnstein did. My friend Mike Arnstein, I'm not sure if I should share this, but Mike, I'm going to go for it anyway. He had these, apparently, so I heard at least, he had these milk jugs by his bed. And, just wait, it gets better. He had these milk jugs by his bed. And instead of waking up and going to pee, and instead of waking up, getting out of bed, and pissing in the milk jug, he connected a tube from the milk jug to the bed. So all he'd have to do is roll over, stick his wiener in the tube, and pee, and then the tube would go down and to the milk jug. And by the morning, he'd have a full milk jug full of pee. He wouldn't even need to get out of bed to go pee. But Mike was like a hardcore vegetarian ultra runner at the time. Still is a hardcore guy, but he's not running or eating as much as he was before, that's for sure. But I learned that from Mike, and so I was like, well, if that's good enough for Mike, and Mike's like top level, I should do something very similar. So I started just bringing milk jugs into my room. I didn't do the whole tube thing, but I just brought milk jugs into my room and started peeing in there 3 times a night. And then I learned that I can avoid that altogether by just not drinking or eating anything 3 hours before bed. And so now, to this day, I just don't eat anything after about 6 or 7 p.m., more or less. Then when I go to bed at like 8 or 9 p.m., I'm not waking up to go pee in the middle of the night. Most nights I sleep solidly throughout the entire night. And I'll never forget when I first slept solidly throughout the entire night, I woke up and I felt like so different. It was like the first time in like many years I woke up just fully rested without having been interfered throughout the middle of the night. Now, not saying getting up and peeing in the middle of the night is bad, but I'm saying that if it annoys you and you have to like walk upstairs or downstairs, it's kind of inconvenient for you, just stop eating or drinking anything 3 hours before bed, and you'll be all good. So that's that. But if you're out during the day, and if you're active, it's you're busy, like drink water. Especially if you're at work, even if you're at work and you're at a desk job, like drink a bunch of water, and then I'll force you to get up to take bathroom breaks and give your brain a little break. As far as how much water I drink now, it really depends on how much exercise I do and how much juice I'm drinking. If I'm drinking a lot of fruit juice or vegetable juice, like celery juice, whatever, I don't really drink any water. I just drink the juice. Same thing if I'm having lots of smoothies, and my smoothies are just bananas and water, I don't really need to drink any water because there's water inside my smoothie. I don't feel the need to drink water. I'm peeing clear and feel hydrated and I'm good. But if I'm doing lots of exercise, like on a treadmill or the rowing machine, I'm out for a run or a big swim or whatever, I'm gonna have at the gym lifting weights for a couple hours or an hour, I'll go to the water fountain several times and I'll drink up, or I'll bring a water bottle with me and drink up. So it all depends what I'm doing. If I'm thirsty, I'll drink. If I'm not thirsty, I don't drink. And that's just how I do it. I know other people that wake up and drink water right away. That's cool, they can go for it. I don't feel that's necessary, at least not for me. I feel fine without it, but other people swear by it. Like, oh, you gotta wake up and you gotta drink right away. Add some lemon to your water and do that, but I don't. I just drink whenever I'm thirsty and make sure my pee is always clear. So that's that. And yeah, I mean, I'd rather be going to the bathroom. I know some people complain about a raw vegan diet because you have to go to the bathroom so many times. But I'd rather be going to the bathroom more often than not and being hydrated than being dehydrated and not going to the bathroom and having headaches and feeling like crap all the time. Now, as a kid growing up, I used to go to the bathroom like once a week, and I was very proud of that. I thought that was like the ultimate way to live because it was very convenient. I don't need to go to the bathroom. I can just skip the bathroom altogether, just go pee here and there, but I don't need to go poop. And I was so constipated, so unbelievably constipated, I had no idea. Remember I went on this big weekend trip one time with my friend, went partying and stuff, and came back like a week later, and I hadn't pooped for like a week. And I came home, I just took the world's biggest poop, like as soon as I came into my house. So I'm just, I guess, that type of person who didn't poop while out in public. But now I can poop in the woods or something from out in public, or go find a public washroom, whatever. But as a kid, I was always so disgusted by public washrooms and didn't want to poop in the forest or anything, so I held it in. But now things have changed, and that's how I do things. So yeah, that's how many trips I take to the bathroom per day now. And as a raw vegan, yeah, you're gonna be going poop more than if you were eating a cooked vegan diet for sure, but that's totally normal, that's totally fine. Especially if you're eating really, really juicy fruits, you'll be going a hell of a lot more. And if you eat things like dragon fruits can go through you in like 3 to 6 hours. So it's like if you wake up at like 6 in the morning and you eat a bunch of dragon fruit, by 9 in the morning, they can be out of you. They can be coming through you, especially by 12 noon. Like 6 hours later, oh my God, those dragon fruits are probably coming out. Same thing with kiwis. Remember one time I ate a bunch of kiwis and I tried to go for a run and I couldn't get up the street. So I ate a bunch of kiwis, tried to go for like an hour run, but 10 minutes into the run I had to turn home, come home, take a poop. And I was like, okay, now that I pooped out, I'm gonna go back to my run. So I go back outside, try to run again, no, I have to turn back, come take a poop. I couldn't actually run because the kiwis are coming through me so quickly. So kiwis make you go, dragon fruit definitely makes you go, and prune juice will definitely make you go. So those are my thoughts and ideas about going to the bathroom on a raw, vegan, fruitarian diet. If you would like some more information about a fruitarian diet or a raw vegan diet, you want to take a 30-day raw food challenge, you can click the link in the description of this video. And in the description, you can also grab a free fruitarian meal plan. And you can also check out the playlist for the rest of all these videos where I answer 20 questions about a raw vegan diet, just like this one. All right, peace out. Bye for now.